Hey, what's up? It's Jaja, and we're back. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source, for your love. I feel like I've been out of touch, but at the same time, when I consider it heavenly, I have never lost touch. And sometimes it's like getting out of the water only to get back in and be like, I thought I was just in this. And I don't know if I'm wet or if I'm wet. If I'm wet or if I'm dry. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source, for allowing me to be a conduit of love, light, and change. Allow me to become furthermore still, present, still, grounded, at peace, together and whole, in your name, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source. My heart, my mind, my body, it knows nothing else. And every single day when I question my devotion, and it's not even that I question my devotion, because my devotion isn't questionable. It's like whether I'm devoting myself enough and if I need to devote myself more. And what does that mean for my 3D reality? What does that mean for my 3D world? Ooh, I'm excited. That feels good. It feels like harmony. It feels like love. It feels like money. But first, all the shenanigans. All the shenanigans. Sometimes like I be wanting to give y'all the energies, but then other times I be like, but why? So that you can rebel against it, so that you can listen and do the opposite, so that you can feel stronger and better than what it is that I'm seeing, so that somehow you can trick me out of my own magic and power by listening and then being directly or overtly disobedient, which then does what exactly? Was that supposed to disprove something, or did you consciously rewrite the narrative in only your field? And so now your field and narrative in writing is in comparison, in competition with that in which I am writing. But the difference between what you're writing and what I'm writing is the basis of love through the surrendering of my egoic needs to be right and in control. And this is a resonance of Mercury and Venus transiting the sign of Aries. Venus is currently retrograde in Aries, which is all about being forthcoming and direct, right? And then having it go retrograde, it's having to take a look at how it is that we assert ourselves in our values, in our boundaries, and how it is that we show up and step up. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going to be stationing retrograde along with Venus. So we have brother and sister, Venus and Mercury, or lover and friend, Venus and Mercury. And they're in the sign of Aries, which is competitive, combative. It's the trailblazer, it's the warrior, but it's the intellect, because it, Aries rules the head and the brain is in there. Very sharp, strategic, go get 'em, bursts of energy. And so this could be like quarrels and debates and sports and the use of the body and aggressive thinking and aggressive communing, aggressive communication. And all of this energy is going pulled inward and backward in order to be reevaluated or reintegrated. I give my beauty and my love and my light over to God, over to Christ. It does not belong to me. I knew I should have taken my allergy medicine. I try not to take it all the time. Let me. La gatita. Has her little nose wet. There goes the wet again. Now, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source, allow me to be a conduit of love, light, and change. Please allow me to recite your messages. Allow me to be a scribe. Allow me to be your student. Allow me to be your girl. Allow me to be your woman. Allow me to be your vessel. Allow me to be your cup. Allow me to show up for you in the ways that are magnificent, intelligent, able, capable, direct, forward, clear, non-egoic, and for the betterment of all involved. And wait, that was a piece of scarf, and I bet it was a piece of insect. I was gonna go. No. All right, let's see. Mama, let's take a look. Yeah, like some people will pay attention to your weaknesses and your weak spots to see if they're able to like catch you in an arena in which they might be better at. Very interesting. So I guess it's like about creating space for others to be themselves as well, and allowing others to trailblaze their own path alongside you, however that looks independently, without getting offended, without getting defensive, without, feeling some type of way. And so allowing you to be beautiful in your art and in your skill and in your trailblazing as I do the same. So that way there's no need for a competitive element here. You are you, I am me, and boundaries is boundaries. And if we can keep it cool, we keep it cool, right? So support is, imperative during this time. And I'm all for it because I'm over the petty stuff, and Aryan energy can be petty, and Mercurial energy can be petty, but details are important. So taking a look at where others may be potentially attacking us where it cannot be seen. This could be negative talk happening where it could not be seen. It's retrograde, it's going in, but also like reevaluating self-talk, reevaluating private talk, reevaluating just like situations that could have been resolved with ease. You know what I mean? Hold on. Interesting. All right. Thank you, Heavenly. What is it that we need to know and understand during this time? Yeah, it's a challenge of your ability to stand in your authentic role without feeling challenged by others around you, seen or unseen. It's knowing that others might be praying for your downfall from far away, but like by this point, your protection or the amount of protection that's available in your world is prevalent. Daggers and things of the sorts can only make it so far before they fall. I have Archangel for that. Okay, Johnny's. Being extra primpy. I don't know. This is how the vessel feels. All right. I feel like my hair is not listening either. curly girl problems. All right, so Heavenly Divine. Yeah, this is a renewed sense of confidence. This is the ability to love yourself for who you are, to love yourself as you are, and to, you know, take the internal action needed to accomplish your goals, right? Aries is very much about goals, setting them and tackling them. Tackling them, again, in short spurts, right? This could be, you know, chipping at something day by day, although that could seem more Capricornian. And I did not charge my device. So I don't know how much I can play here. What is it that we need to know, my love? Yeah, there's also freedom. So going within the self to free the mind so that you can actualize the self. Going in within your emotional body, within your emotions, to reevaluate bonds and relationships. And then preparing for like externalization that will be very surprising and shocking to those around you. So it's the ability to externalize the mind, the self, the beauty in a way that is direct, seemingly confrontational, but not really, because what you're doing is asserting the self. And then conquering the insecurities that have come from not only yourself, but others. You know, those behind the scenes from faraway places, those daggers. They dissipate. They dissipate in the wind. Anywho, la la la, and it's not a call for it's not a call. It's not a call to it's not a call for beef either. It's a call. Is a no call. It's a no call. That's the difference. Jeez, what's going on here? All right, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source, what kind of energies are we dealing with here and now? Like, what's happening? Can you bring us into something new? I love this new energy that is preparing to spark. Like, it's sparking already. Like, it's sparked. And this new adventure and this new self and this new you and this new attitude and this new, like, skill and this new way of being, like, right. Final revisits, final goodbyes. I'm for it. And then later on this spring, we're going to get new hellos, new hellos. New hellos. Hi, darling. Magnetic attraction as well. Okay. Magnetic attraction. And how does one become magnetically attractive? Through solitude. Look, she's glowing like gold. She's been learning. She's been studying. It's number 9. It's a hermit number. She's been reflecting. She's been quiet. She's been isolated. She's been in solitude. Listening, praying, repenting, releasing ego, learning definitions, traveling timelines, putting pieces together, listening for divine knowledge and research. Oh, I forgot. Your lower body could not comprehend what the higher mind was up to. But when you're ready to get there, you'll receive all the messages and downloads. Until then, you'll figure it out. Thank you, Creator, for your love. Thank you. Yeah, I'm lucid. I'm awake. I'm bonded with the Holy Spirit. I'm bonded to Christ. I love my body. I fell in love with my body. I fell in love with my vessel. I fell in love with my direction. I fell in love with my heart. I fell in love with my strength. I fell in love with my ability to like dismount barriers of lies and distruth and dishonesty and deception. And I mean, I'm so glad that I've, it's the solitude. Oh, the yin and yang. It's the solitude that over time brings you balance. It's not about finding your balance in another person or balancing yourself with another person, although it's okay to receive that crutch from time to time. And it's okay to hold on to situations and use them and read them in order to create and bring true balance and alchemy into a situation. Solitude has allowed your inner and outer worlds to come together in a way that you couldn't configure before, or to configure, to put together before. Your inner solitude and self-respect has allowed the masculine and the feminine components to find its proper balances within its proper percentages and portions within your being. And that doesn't always look like 50-50. We have 9 and 2-2. So 9 and 4. 9 is a pinnacle. It's a pinnacle number, leading to like a spiritualism as things reach their height and then also begin to dissolve, descend, or transcend. So number 9 is a mystical number, but also a hard number of completion, based on the trajectory or based on the experience and the outcome anticipated. Okay, wisdom, exactly. The wisdom, the wisdom gained through balance and solitude is one that's going to lead you on a journey of greatness, of mastery, even of wizardry and magic. There's like an evolution in society that is calling your name. It's putting you in a position to later on be able to share and extend your wisdom through the proper balancing of the yin and yang principles via solitude and withdrawal. He's also like, leaving his family with this book in order to pursue wisdom. And here's the spirit guide here. And purple is of royalty. Only the priests and the popes and the kings and the queens were allowed to wear purple, because purple as a color, as a dye, was extremely, it was rare. Here, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want to say his name earlier, but Archangel Michael is always on my side. And, yeah, sometimes other things can come in place of what this is, but it's not it. Archangel Michael is the protector, and he guards the root chakra. This is reiterating the protection that you have on this spiritual journey, or on this journey of solitude. We had the spirit guide here, white animal, and then there it is in form, Archangel. And you in devotion, doing everything in your power through surrendering and active duty to bring all principles into its equal balance and equilibrium based on how the divine intended. And this act of devotion facilitates it, holds the line. Let's pick some tea leaves. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source, for your love, for your support. Allow me to be a conduit of love, light, and change. Allow me to receive messages from the tea leaf, and I'll go back and forth. Okay, so we have one already. And this is funnel. Period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. Okay, so we are funneling our experiences, and they're being felt as frustration, as all things are being funneled through one proper and correct perspective. Chaos can only reign for so long. It must gather, become calm, or stilled through self or natural forces. Funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. And these could be the lessons needed or received via solitude. Or like maybe others from the arena, remember, because I guess we came in with daggers, are going through periods of solitude and frustration while lessons are being learned. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source. Okay. Tower. Now in traditional tarot, the Tower card is like an explosive event, like a sudden event, a sudden change, an ego death, an ego awakening, and another one fell here on Caterpillar. Okay. But in this tea leaf tarot, it says solid foundation, success with effort, Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So it looks, overall, we've been patient. We've been studying. We've been in solitude. We've been in deep respect. We've been in deep devotion. We've been listening to the divine. We've been listening to our corrections. We've been learning. We've been surrendering. We've been releasing ego. We've been still. We've been in, again, self-respect, right? And although it's been frustrating with the funnel, we are being promised success with the effort that has been applied. Solid foundation. And it says things will not always be this way, Caterpillar. A change is coming. So right now we have been called into stillness. And change is coming. Finally, right? I think after learning our lessons, March. We're in the month of March. This is the freedom of everything that you just integrated, of all the information and the empowerment and the self-empowerment and the disillusionment and the combats. All of that is wiping away from you clearly and cleanly due to your acts of devotion and solitude once again. Extremely frustrating, requiring a lot of patience and even forgiveness as we've let go. After first understanding, right, with those libros. And now we prepare to hunker down a little bit longer in preparedness for what is coming. What's coming now. And I think that's part of like the surprise element. And, okay. Sun. Happiness and well-being. And the sun is all about brightness, illumination, forgiveness, purity, illumination, lightness, and other second chances as well, because like the sun, I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Something like that. It'll be right. Bright and sunshine. Is that even the same song? Bright and sunshiny days. I wonder if that's the same. And so spring is coming, and with something new, a bag. Check that out. A bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. So some money, somebody's about to catch a bag, someone's about to be gifted a bag, someone's gonna grow a new bag, maybe you're gonna get a new bag. Something's transitioning and shifting that is going to be lifting the fog from your life. I think you've dissolved it already, because when the sun comes in, all fog dissipates, all the rain dries up, and it's like, I feel like the sun is drying up the residue. It's drying up the rain. It's drying up the tears. It's drying up the frustrations. And then wheel, and one more. Gavel. Involvement with the law. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, and then gavel, involvement with the law. So this is about, perhaps like picking up certain engagements that need your attention, dealing with certain situations that cannot be ignored any longer. This is about like switching gears and just like getting like your head in a game that just allows you to start making minor changes while this whole new scenario in essence comes in. It's gonna come in while you're working, while you're in movement, while you're still learning, while you're surrendering, but also tending to details that are different from the bag that you're expecting. And March is a time of change. March is a time in where we will be welcoming spring. Look at that. April. This is how I know I'm on track. March, April. Mercury and Venus will go direct in April. So in this retrograde period chain, a chain of events that will affect your life, there's like still some major unfoldings that are happening. Could be around the wheel, which is, which could be around the gavel, involvement with the law, and the wheel, indecisiveness. You're like kind of taking control in areas where you didn't really have focus in before. And work, achievement, and success, and just getting your head back into the game, like to refocus on work, to refocus on the details, to correct like any dilemmas involving work, career, friendships, relationships, bonds, money, the law, like, taking care of like your car, your vehicle, your registration, like your tolls, your fees, your bills, like getting caught up on little things like this so that you are prepared to walk into the new life that is coming in for you. And it says dealings, a relationship with a woman with blonde or gray or white hair, and This could be someone who will be able to help you. So to pay attention for a woman with blonde or gray hair, you will be playing a different role, who might be introducing a new role or scenario to you. Older man dealings, or a relationship with an older man. So, and bell, announcement. Yeah, so it looks like you're going to be working with some professionals or other beings who are going to be able to point you into the right direction, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future, which is going to help you like mitigate any issues that might come to a head in August. So it just looks like there's some issues in your environment that really need your attention. But it says key, successful outcome to your problem. Just allow yourself to be pointed into the right direction. You need to defend yourself, shield. So yeah, if someone's like throwing daggers from you from an outside, it's important for you to defend yourself, but to understand that you have the wisdom and the protection of your archangels, of your guides. And yeah, this is a time of making corrections through actions, but due to the Mercury and Venus going retrograde, it's personal. So like these are corrections and things that are being, these are issues and aspects of your life that need to be corrected in order to maintain or to facilitate your outer growth to match with your inner growth. So that's what I have for us right here, right now. And I'll talk to you soon. Blessings. Bye.